He played
I
for
did not
this.
know.
Yeah, so they actually beat
I literally said
Overthrow
it not
last
even
time.
2 seconds ago. What do you mean you didn't
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's what everybody wants to know. That's
so
what everybody wants to know, Finn.
it looks like they picked up
What?
2 new players with Psycho and Irish and Bachira.
That's 3, not 2.
2.
Let's see.
No, no,
I'm
it's
excited
2.
to see what's gonna happen.
Was he on
I'm
there?
excited to see.
Okay.
I'm excited
Yeah.
to see what's gonna happen. Is it gonna be a rerun or is it gonna be switched up?
Well, in my opinion, I don't think Overthrow has a strong defense. So against a 3-man offense of Flux, they're definitely probably going to be scoring a lot this game.
Yeah,
My
and
only
which probably means that Flux is gonna get real cocky, and we know that when they get cocky, they kind of end up throwing one game. It's not unusual for them to do that.
yeah, they tend to have one man back on offense. So I wonder. I mean,
You
on
mean
defense.
defense?
Yeah, I wonder if that's going to be a problem for them later on in the set. So quick shot off to Cabano here with a direct prio ball. That's how they're going to open up against the Flux defense here.
JJ's there to stuff it though.
So they're definitely looking. They're doing a V formation right off the gate. We're doing a set play off the wall, probably a Tesla play. Gets a little bit too deep for the pass.
Man, all this playing makes me want to play some rematch.
Right.
It makes me want to do the opposite, actually.
Well,
So
Bryce is the odd man out then. And
Yeah,
another
I hate
attempt on
rematch.
that, they tried that play again. I'm very confused. It didn't work.
that's
out
their
the first
second
time.
direct prio ball play. I think they're trying to set something up for sure. It looks like that's what it looks like they're doing.
Taru's got the ball, trying to find a pass. Resin's waiting for that cut call. He finds
All
it,
right.
but it's blocked.
So how do you think they're gonna play tonight, Finn?
I think personally, I think it's gonna be very much, just comes down to whichever defense messes up.
Right.
Like
'cause
right
both,
now.
Yeah, both teams are not very known. Both teams are not very known for their defense. However, both teams are known for their offense. So I guess it might be a scoring fest. Who knows? Doesn't seem like
it
it's.
comes down.
I don't know. I think it's gonna be. Sorry.
Oh,
I think it's gonna be a very. I think it's gonna be a Flux win for sure. I think that while Flux isn't known for their defense, they have a very solid defense. Especially what the hell?
Oh.
Whoa!
That was weird.
JJ.
That was fucking weird.
JJ,
but, I mean, obviously, yeah. There's JJ, and then obviously I think Void's pretty good. So I do think that this defense is better than Overthrow's defense.
They tried to do a relay, and Resin trying to slurp.
Resin gets stuffed out by two people in the bot.
So I remember Flux hasn't been doing that well in recent games. Do you think anything's gonna change for this game tonight?
I
don't know, honestly.
Honestly, I think that their ego has gotten to them.
I think Resin might not be trying as hard as he might usually be, just because he knows that his time with Flow State's ending soon. So.
Well, speaking, he just it looks like he just shut you up with that goal, I guess.
I don't necessarily think it's the case of him not trying. I think that they're just gonna get very cocky once they get a few goals in, and that's pretty much what they've shown to do. But I mean, hey, if you're winning, you're winning. So what do I care?
Very high energy coming from Bryce.
Yeah, very great observation there, Finn. So anyway, let's continue with the game. So we get a pass out to Void. Void looking for a quick play, getting into the box. Fortunately, gets tackled. I think Void was trying to take some space there.
Yeah, Void will have to go get some Achilles surgery after this.
Void will have to remember that he's a defender, not a striker.
Rumsey trying to find out what's gonna happen.
Ooh, what a great save by JJ. JJ is definitely not going to miss those direct prios. In my opinion, Overthrow's offense seems kind of one-dimensional now. I think that's like their fifth direct prio ball that they sent to Flux. I think they need to start.
I really
Oh my
have
God.
yet to see Overthrow send anything other than a prio ball.
Yeah, I think Overthrow's offense is pretty one-dimensional. And speaking of direct prio balls, Flux seemed to score another one. Resin really showing off his shooting skills. Which is funny because Resin is actually really known for his dribbling, but he's definitely a very good shooter too.
It's just so funny to me that Flux has taken the play that Overthrow has really tried to go for and has scored twice on them now.
Yeah, I
With
think
the same
Overthrow tried doing one bandit play, but again their offense seems pretty one-dimensional.
Oh,
Speaking
never
of
mind.
me eat my words, that was a sexy FIFA play.
well,
right
just shut
there.
there was
you
the
up pretty
second
fast.
dimension.
There was it
Yeah, there's the
appears-
dribbling by Bachira and a really great pass to Cubano for a FIFA play. So they definitely
really
weren't
got
expecting
JJ on the
that.
off angle there.
It went from
Yeah.
1D to 2D there.
Yeah, definitely for sure. I think if they do more of that, they'll definitely give Flux a run for their money. They definitely want that revenge. This is definitely the revenge game for the last game that they lost to against Flux.
I honestly
Irish-
I have no hope for Overthrow.
Irish giving but the keeper just I think Numsy's a little bit too in his head right now. He's jumping at almost everything.
I have very little faith in Overthrow winning this game, and if I'm gonna be brutally honest here, I just think that Flux is way too much of a developed team, and even if their ego gets a little high, once they kind of get it shoved back in their face, they lock back in and they kind of start whooping ass again. So that's what I think will probably happen.
Yeah, it's honestly up in the air right now. I mean,
Yeah.
it is a 1-score difference.
Oh my
Oh!
God, just barely.
Cubano should have just finished that, in my opinion.
I
That
think
should
they're
have just
trying.
been a shot on goal.
I think they're trying to switch up the offense here because they're realizing that the direct prio ball plays isn't really working against Flux.
But
so
that
they're
totally would have scored if it was in.
I know. I think they're really trying to overthink their offense here. They really want to try something different and get Flux off their horse. If I was Overthrow now, I might actually start looking for direct prio balls. What do you think?
I think
Like this
so
right
too.
here. Oh, an off ball. Oh, my
that
God!
should've just
What
been a
defensive
pass.
card.
I think they're
No,
overcomplicating it now.
wrong play. Wrong.
They're
play.
overcomplicating it, and I think the more
Bachira.
simpler things. Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
think
think
the
they're
direct
over
prio-
they're
Yeah.
overcomplicating it.
Yeah.
Bachira should have just went with the pass there. He shouldn't have taken the animation to shoot it. I think if he just passed it in, it would have made an easy, and that's game 1.
Oh,
Not a
Here's-
big surprise coming from Flux.
here's
But
Flux
nonetheless.
reminding Overthrow why they won against them last time.
Not a big surprise to anybody.
I think Overthrow is not doing a really good job varying their offense. I think they need to start mixing in simple and complex plays at Flux, and I think that will really help them score the second game. It's typical for prio ball teams to actually start off with a lot of direct prio balls and then throw in a few complicated set plays here and there. But it seems that first game, later on through that, they were just throwing a lot of complex prio balls, which just didn't seem to work.
Yeah, it really did seem like Overthrow tried a lot of prio balls, and then what ended up happening was they ended up having prio balls done to them, and they just couldn't.
Yeah, they definitely panicked a bit here, but let's see
Yeah.
if Overthrow has an answer to their
Numsy-
offense.
Numsy's making me a little bit anxious over there. He's just a little too jumpy for my liking as a keeper.
I think Fluxus has changed their defense recently. They're a lot more disciplined compared to recent games. I think they're starting to realize that their defense needed a lot of work from recent games, and it's definitely showing. Oh, I spoke,
And
I spoke too soon.
Cubano making setting the pace 1-0.
He's definitely a dangerous
Coming up-
shooter. Yeah, you
He
don't want to
definitely
leave him
is.
alone.
I think JJ got a little bit too lax there. If you really
Like I said, the
Look at
ego is a problem.
I think JJ should start trusting his defenders more. It seemed like they were all overreacting to that prior ball pass.
Mm-hmm.
Style with a good block from the
Defense.
direct prior ball from Flux here. And
Pass
here
it
they
back to
regain
Flux.
possession. Let's see what they do here. Will it be a direct prior ball or another play? Here comes Bachra with his dribbling.
It's looking like another prio ball play, but Snacks is not giving him a lot of time to think about it. Ooh.
Okay, there's one direct
Another-
prior ball from Overthrow. So do you think they're gonna shoot another direct one, or do you think they're gonna hit him with another play?
I think they might be going for another play here. Although last game they did do 2 prio balls in a row. So
they're
may
probably
see
gonna
something
expect
here.
another one.
Oh, Bachra making the double cut not work.
Oh, here comes her good off wall. I think they were trying to set up a plug there.
Snacks with an overshot pass. That's just something you never want to see as somebody setting up the pass, you know.
Yeah, playing defense against a Flux offense is very.
3 offense.
Ooh!
Oh, Snacks. Cheeky boy, cheeky.
Yeah, I was gonna say playing against a Flux offense is very nerve-wracking because they do a lot of off walls too, which is.
Oh no!
Will the keeper get it? Oh, just in time.
Very close call there. Very
Yeah.
close call.
All right, let's see. It seems like they're setting up for a double cut or another play here. Nope, another direct prio ball. You were right, Finn. They were gonna.
They're gonna do it again. I
All right,
think
let's
they
see.
need to switch it up. I think Bachra needs to be the one.
Oh,
to
there's
shoot now.
They did another one, but with a right-left cut.
I think they need to send it over to Bachra. They keep on sending it over to Cubano. Void's reading it. Void's seeing, yeah, Cubano's getting shot after. That's probably what. Oh, he could have totally collected that. I don't know why he decided to dive on that. Nobody was
Seems
ever
like
near
these
him.
off walls from Flux seem to be not.
Not the tightest.
Yeah, exactly. They might need to warm up with more direct. Another off wall from Flux.
Just another off the wall that was just red, unfortunately.
I think Flux Knight needs to start throwing direct prio balls at this defense too. I think
It seems that Numsy is very weak to those off the wall prio shots.
Do you think that's why Flux is going for them a lot?
Yes, I think that's not off the wall prio shots. Sorry, I meant direct. Because
Yeah.
last game, that's how they scored. That's how they
Well,
scored
yeah.
quite a lot.
Well, if I was Flux, I'd definitely be looking to do more direct prio balls. That's for sure.
Hmm. I mean, that seems what worked last time. I mean, that's what got them two goals was a direct prio shot.
All right, let's see if JJ sends one. Oh, one to Taru. Taru with the ball, looking to dribble past Bachra. Just barely getting possession. Void recovering the possession. Passed it back to Taru. Taru looking to pass the Snacks, but the defense is relentless from Overthrow. Snacks with the ball. Looking to make another pile cut. And, ooh, just barely scoring it.
with the deflect.
Roy,
Not
do you
something-
think? Roy, do you think being a dribbler makes it easier to defend against the dribble?
It for me personally,
what a
I think
deflex.
it's good to know, like what kind of it's hard to say because a lot of dribblers have their own
Take
style
the shot, Salad.
patterns.
That's what you gotta do. Oh,
like I was saying
man.
earlier, you know, every dribbler has like their set patterns or dribbling moves that they like to do. So I think it really just depends. I think a good defender that can defend dribblers is one that's just very patient.
A blade shot coming from who was that? Who shot that blade shot? Was it Snacks or was it Resin Under? I can't remember. Somebody did a blade shot though.
Flux's defense is looking a lot better in comparison to recent games. I wonder I think they're playing a lot more reserved compared to
Yes.
recent games.
Yes. Bachra leaving Taru open a little bit too much for my liking.
Oof.
Oh,
I think it's about
Nazis.
time for Flux to start doing an off-wall play again.
Mm-hmm. I think they've definitely buttered up the defense a little bit to where they're
Yep.
going to be a lot more susceptible to the off-the-wall plays. And an off-the-wall
Oh my
coming up,
God.
but it's weak.
All right,
a weak header from Cubano. Easy to read.
with 23 seconds on the clock, I think they should look to do an off-ball
Ooh.
here. But I think that counterattack was a little forced.
I think that counterattack might be the final nail in the coffin. If Batra is able to hold on to this ball, Resin passing back. They got to hold on to the ball. Oh, and that ties things up in the series. 1-1, going on to game 3.
It was just unfortunate that Flux couldn't find their footing with their off-wall set plays.
Numsy, on the other hand, found his footing from last game. Didn't let a single one go in this game. Well done finding his footing. Looks like the first game was just that warm-up match. You know, he's getting warm.
Numsy was definitely locked in as a keeper. He definitely bailed out Overthrow for this set. I mean, for this game.
Yeah, with the amount of shots. I mean, 4 saves. That means that four potential goals that Flux could add there.
So if you were Flux, what do you think you'd do for this final game, Finn?
I think nothing, because I got kicked out somehow.
Oh. Well, I can stream. Hold up. Maybe I'm still in this game. I got you.
Why did I get kicked out?
Yeah, you definitely got kicked out. I got you.
It's crazy. All right. Well, my commentary might be a little bit
just because rematch sucks.
That too.
You're not wrong about that.
All right, I think they start with possession. Here comes Sal with the ball, starting off the offense for Overthrow.
My honest prediction here is Flux is just gonna win, because I think that last game they probably just got a little bit of an ego and weren't taking it very seriously, and they lost. And now they're gonna take it seriously, which is
Numsy might be able to lock in here.
I'm not entirely sure. My thing is just that we've seen them do that before, where they win a game, kind of get a big head. Also, Salad in the goal.
Numsy.
Yeah.
Salad's not able to run out. Salad, you gotta wait for the clear.
I think the reason why Flux lost the second game, they just couldn't connect with their off-ball plays. I think they were just a little off the mark with some of their passes.
Blunder.
Right. But we have seen before where they win a game, kind of get start slacking off, lose, and then come right back and win. The only reason I'm saying this is just because we have seen it before. And geez, holy hell.
With a quick Salad makes up for his mistake last goal.
Yeah, no, I'm not
great through ball.
Well, actually, Finn at Hakarl, you and Salad were a duo for a while.
No,
do you remember?
We were.
Yeah,
I don't think Finn and Salad were a team.
No, we were never on the team.
Yeah,
he was on Hydra's team.
No, nope. I have screenshots of it.
I don't.
You might not remember it, Finn, but there was a time it did happen.
Wow, I don't have the faintest memory.
Well, let's see how Overthrow mixes their offense for this game. They might season them up with a few direct prio balls. But Resin with the steal.
Solid.
All right, they're slowly bringing up the ball. See, it might end up being a creative inbox play. Oh no, they're gonna reset and look to do a prio cut probably.
Taru is the last man. If you ask Winter GK, you'll know that Taru is the last man. It's never really gone well for him.
That was a nice attempt at the doing a little tiki taka, passing it to Resin there, but unfortunately he just got heavily marked too much. I'm sensing a direct prio cut here. Yes, I was right. It looked like it was an off-ball to Batra, so they're definitely looking to change up the offense here.
I think they need to go for a direct one again. I think that's what they need to do.
Oh, unfortunately, it looks like the defense is starting to lock in on Flux now.
Max just slid out of his fucking shoes.
You know what? I think it really is time for Flux to throw an off-wall here. They might, with the defense really locking in on those direct prios, especially also the keeper locking in on direct prios. They need to start doing one of their off-wall plays, or maybe a double cut. Snacks at the ball and see what he does.
Left alone in the box. Will they be able to get this out?
Right, but you said the Void. Taro's open for a play here. All right, let's see what Taro cooks up here. I don't think that was the move.
Taurus going from an outside shot.
Again, I just think
Not
Flux
the
needs,
greatest shot, in my opinion.
I just think
I think
Flux needs
Taro's.
to,
I think. I think
Go
Taro's biggest problem is that he goes up much too far and kind of loses the ball a lot.
I just think Flux needs to start looking to change her offense a bit. I think
that was a very desperate play. It did not look very calm, precise. You know, it looked like it was very much in the moment.
Botcher's really
Batra
feeling
off
his
the
dribbling.
wall. Ooh, just too hard on that wall, too wide.
Oh, here's a counter attack. Let's see how they play this
Void.
counter attack.
Void.
Okay, it looks like a
Off the
plastic
wall.
play.
And,
Oh,
snuffed out by the defense.
they read the plastic play. Unfortunately, it does not go through.
Hopefully, Salad
Oh,
sees the
oh,
play to
another
Batra.
counterattack
Took too long
option
to
here.
make that pass.
Ooh, Snacks trying to force the dribble. I think Flux is panicking a little bit here.
I think this other team, I think both teams might be panicking, honestly. Void with a great attempt at
The pressure is
net,
definitely
but-
building for both teams to win this final game. That's for sure.
As we're counting down the last 2 minutes of the game. Before it goes
Cubano with the right. Oh, off. Wow, what a read by JJ reading the off wall. What great discipline from JJ's goalkeeping.
I think JJ's got great eyes on the goal. But
Yeah, JJ's definitely a very patient keeper. That's for sure. He's not gonna miss those.
he is one tough cookie to crack. We'll say that.
All right.
Cubano and Void fighting for this ball. Void gets the slide though.
Yeah, both
Sends it
teams
straight
definitely
back to
looking
JJ.
for an answer in this final game. That's what it looks like for sure. All right, here comes Taru. Let's see what he sets up. Is he gonna dribble in the box or look for another cut? Ooh, off wall. Ooh!
And Numsy with the read. What an amazing display of the keeper right there. Wow.
It's just so weird seeing Flux trying to force you know,
Ooh,
an
Cubano
offense, trying to
missed.
force an offense like this when they have a whole bag of tricks up their sleeves that I have yet to see yet.
It seems
I'd like to
they're
see them use their
really
bag of
not
tricks,
taking
like,
it
right.
seriously. Oh, Cubano with the
All right,
that's some weird netcode stuff right there.
okay. Boyd looking
really do
to
about
show off
that.
his dribbling.
Is Taru
Right, let's
gonna
see
give
what-
Cubano really this much space to make a play?
I'm feeling that they're gonna do a direct cut here. Great defense from Resin.
We're now taking down, and it looks like it's gonna go into overtime.
All right, who do you think is gonna take this final point? Who do you think is feeling the pressure?
I don't know. It's like Flux isn't as fluid as I remember, and then this team
Oh no,
just
this is a-
oh
it's a free breakaway. Let's see if JJ saves this 1v1. Oh,
oh
wow.
a chip would have been amazing there. Cubano just didn't have the composure to keep it up.
I just don't think. Well, the thing with Cubano, he may be a great shooter, but he is not known for his creative attacking.
It's the composure there to think
Yeah.
about it all, you know.
If Cubano only had, if that
Boys
was
might be going
Bachira,
for it.
if,
Ooh,
if that was
fine.
Bachira in the 1v1, I think this would have been already over.
It would have been
That's
a
for
different story, in my opinion.
Yeah, with Bachira on that 1v1, but instead it was Cubano. They're definitely looking for. They definitely are looking for the striker to score the final
Snacks
goal
is
here.
Just not giving Psycho any room to
Oh, here we go. No,
Cubano with the
oh my
cut.
God! What a
JJ
save
with
by
the
JJ.
save. Although you have to wonder, was that even on target?
It seemed like it was. Oh, here's the off wall. They're doing the Tesla. Reading the
Numsy!
off wall. Oh, looks like,
Numsy.
normally
oh my
that
goodness.
normally that would work. Normally that would work. On a
Not
keeper.
with Numsy.
Numsy's
Numsy's
locked
got it
in.
down.
Oh my God! Here's an off wall and a slurp.
Oh, Bachira.
A slurp attempt by Batra, not quite
Oh,
working.
man.
This game is really intense.
Both teams are feeling the pressure. 2 minutes into overtime.
And here we go!
And Snacks to put the nail in the coffin.
What a beautiful play by Flux. They finally find the play that's
Both
gonna work.
defenders just, oh, you just see both defenders get led astray, leaving Snacks wide open for the shot. That's just something you don't want to see as a defender.
That was a beautiful. They decided to do an I formation and a cut opposite sides, looking to do a pass into the goal, and I think that's what they needed since the off ball wasn't working quite for Flux. But yeah, what a great way to
It got
finish.
the job done. It indeed got the job done, and
And Snacks.
Overthrow is
Yeah,
sent back home.
That is Flow State with 2 wins from zone.
No
and
real man shoots at the keeper.
Anyway, who do you think we should interview for this game, Finn?
I
think
think
Resin looks like he was doing some good shots there. What do you think? Or JJ with his amazing
I
saves.
don't know. JJ. Oh, JJ doesn't do interviews.
Okay, you know what?
Okay.
We haven't heard from Taru in a while. How about we interview Taru?
Give a darn.
Let's get him in here.
There you go, Taru.
I don't give a darn.
All right,
Wow.
Finn, go ahead, lead off.
Well, Taru,